Hey guys, welcome. This is a general reading for the collective of all signs for the full moon in Leo, which is really at its peak right now as I record this, Thursday, January 25th. It was full at 12:54 p.m. Eastern Time, so just before 1 p.m. on the East Coast. It'll be, I think it's like 10 a.m. on the West Coast, and in the evening hours across the pond, and then maybe happening in the middle of the night on the 26th in Australia. So check your local listings. But it's the first full moon of the new year, and I love it because in the sign of Leo, it's really getting back to ourselves to some degree. It is fiery and attention grabbing. And as you know, the full moon and the sun, whenever we have a full moon, they're at opposition and they're kind of both struggling. There's a little tension over who's going to get the light, right? Who shines the brightest. And to me, this Leo full moon sort of brings the glow back to ourselves. Who am I in this moment, and what do I already possess? What gifts do I already have that are innate within me that just by amplifying them will serve the collective? Since the sun is in Aquarius, the focus is on the collective, is on humanity, is on the bigger picture of we are all one kind of an energy, or moving toward that as Aquarius shifts into Pisces, right? But I love the Leo full moon because it's like, yeah, there are some things that have to be released, and it is a big release mechanism for this full moon. But for a while, just take in your own gifts, your own beautiful sense of light and positivity, the ways that you can enchant those around you. That is a perfect way to look at this full moon. And then anything that gets in the way of that is what we want to sweep out. It's that first full moon release of let's clear out anything from 2023 and move forward in a big, fiery, attention-grabbing way. I kind of hope you like that. Keep in mind, Leo rules the 5th house of romance, so we have some powerful energies there, and there may be things in the way of the romance we desire, right? So it's not an intention-setting opportunity. It's a gratitude opportunity and an opportunity to sort of be clear about, yeah, I know what's not working for me. I know what's dimming my light, and that's what has to go. So I'm going to pull Queen of the Moon Oracle to activate the reading. It's perfect. We get card number 6, which is self-love. Yeah, Leo's a little self-love oriented. So this full moon is perfect for this. Let's see what the message is. It says radical self-love is necessary. Empowerment starts from the inside out. Do not compare yourself to others. Start your change with focus and love of self. I love that because if we're going to kick this year off right, we already had the new moon in Capricorn, which was all about setting intentions, creating structures, foundations, creating the plan, making our lists, being very responsible and goal-oriented. And then this full moon in Leo brings us back to self. And so I kind of like the message of self-love so early in the game here. I know, it's good. Let's soak it in. I'm going to pull the spread. I'll give you my general impressions, and we'll get details from the clarifiers. Here we go for this full moon in Leo. This deck is a little stiff. Well, there's Aquarius right there. The Fool is the planet Uranus, which rules the sign of Aquarius. So we're about to take a leap, perhaps. What's the challenge here? Is the time right? Oh, and this is powerful because the Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter, which rules the sign of Sagittarius. But Jupiter is playing an important role in this lunation because we have the sun and the moon opposite, correct? And then halfway between them, making a T-square actually, is Jupiter in the sign of Taurus. And what Jupiter is bringing to this lunation is a little bit, how do I want to say it, over the top energy. Okay, so sometimes that can be extremes, so we want to be careful with that. But it looks to me like we are preparing to take a leap, perhaps just a leap of faith in some new direction, and we're curious to know if the timing is right. That's the challenge here. Is this happening in divine time and order? Is the timing right? Let's see in our unconscious awareness, the High Priestess, relying on our intuition. What do our instincts tell us about the timing of this? Wow, in the past Ace of Cups, the love of your life here. In conscious awareness, guys, are you seeing this 10 of Cups? It is about taking this leap for love. Oh my gosh, and the Knight of Swords, okay, in the near future, in this deck, he kind of looks like he's full of fury, but that's not my take on this. My take on this is there's no time to waste. The minute we sense the timing is right, it's go time. The Fool is an action card, and this Knight of Swords wastes no time. The Knight of Swords also wants to be heard, right? There's something that needs to be said or understood. There could be a need to clear the air of any misunderstandings, but it is sort of a speaking truth to power in a situation kind of an energy. So I'm looking forward to seeing what that has for us. So let's jump in with the Fool and the Wheel of Fortune. Queen of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, right, Two of Cups. So you're coming through here. This is, by the way, a self-care card. So I love the self-love, self-care. But the Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn. So that new moon in Capricorn, we just left Capricorn season. We've got the ground beneath our feet. She is also a feminine archetype of a life partner. So there's thoughts about a connection here in 3D, whether it could go the distance or not. And yet there's something up in the air with regard to this connection. Two of Pentacles. As we're assessing the risk, Fool, and trying to determine if the timing is right for this connection, as we prepare to move forward, almost with some measure of haste, dare I say. This is what we're dealing with right now. I love the energies. I know I'm futzing around with the cards. So let's see the High Priestess and unconscious awareness. Ace of Wands. Wow. Now we've got love and passion. 10 of Cups again. What does your, and this is Leo, by the way, the Strength card. So we got that full moon. So, okay, so if we're releasing things in a full moon, we may need to release anything that sort of drains our confidence. Right? The Strength card is about gathering up our strength, our courage, and our confidence to know we can overcome any obstacles, to know we can find our way to speaking our truth, to be making sure we're making ourselves clear. But right now, on some level internally, we're really sort of tapping into our intuition about this connection. And for some of you, it could be about reigniting the torch of passion. For others of you, it can be about manifesting this sort of bliss, nirvana, happily ever after energy, but sourcing your intuition to gauge the timing. There seems to be a timing reference that's coming through pretty strong here. So let's see the Ace of Cups in the past. Four of Cups, Six of Pentacles, Judgment. Maybe something felt one-sided in the past. This is somebody that it almost feels like here is this ace being handed. Okay, so let me show you. All the aces, if you can see it in this lighting, come in like a gift from Spirit on the hand of Spirit. And in this card, the Four of Cups, we see the hand again putting the ace in front of this person who's just kind of not getting it. And sometimes it's about disappointment in that sense of, oh, I thought this was the one. I thought that's what I had, but I don't. There's disappointment or disillusionment. There can be emotional distance or a disconnect of some sort. And because the next card is the Six of Pentacles, to me, it's disappointment and a lack of reciprocity. That it may feel really one-sided or have felt, since this is looking in the past. But, open to some form of forgiveness, second chances, reconciliation. Seems to me like this wasn't a deal breaker, but more like a bump in the road. So now we have the Ten of Cups in your conscious awareness. Two of Swords, more decision making. Five of Pentacles, don't want to be, rejected. I'm kind of feeling like you may have some concern about whether or not this person is invested. Sometimes the Nine of Cups is about wish fulfillment and other, and feeling sort of self-satisfied on an emotional level. And other times it's a little bit about complacency. Someone who isn't, carrying their weight in the situation. And I feel with this Two of Swords, you're in this moment of trying to get some clarity around this important decision you have to make, which is, is the time right? Am I fully confident? Is my intuition on target? Am I fully confident that, any challenges can be overcome? We've got the Two of Swords. We've got the Two of Pentacles. We've got the Two of Cups. We're only missing the Two of Wands, and the Two of Wands is the path. So it feels to me like an important decision is being made and a lot is riding on it, because if it doesn't go as planned, boom, epic fail, right? And some of us are kind of, that's very right at the surface, that sense of being rejected or feeling devalued on some level. And especially because we have this Four of Cups in the recent past, it's super fresh for some of us. And even though you might want to take this chance and this leap, timing is playing a lot into this decision that you're trying to make. So let's look at the Knight of Swords going forward. Wow. Whatever is said here, and it may... this might not even be your Knight of Swords. This might be someone coming in to be sure you understand how they feel, that you are the keeper of their heart. And whatever they share is very healing, brings in a sense of calm and peace, and sort of draws to a close a very painful experience, right? The tens are an ending, is a completion. It's done. Right? The Nine of Cups, we're close. We're working out the details. The Ten of Cups, we got it. It's here. It's ours. It's available to us in this moment if we just take that chance. So I'm feeling like somebody could be coming, your person, quite frankly, could be coming toward you with some sort of, in some measure of haste, to be sure that there are no misunderstandings and to provide a source of clarity that you can receive with an open heart, and that brings a lot of healing. I love the message. So whatever it is that's got you sort of, that has had you tied up in knots a bit and a little disappointed or disillusioned with a situation that felt one-sided, I feel that clarity is going to come in the near future and bring about the healing and a sense of liberation from a more stressful and painful time. And all signs point to the timing is right. And I'm feeling pretty good about this, but I want to explore this energy more in the extended. I'm going to do the extended a little differently. Each and every sign gets its own card, but then I'm kind of going to look at it by element. To give you an overall and an opportunity to get more messages that way. So let me tell you the astrology that showed up here. Couldn't be more perfectly aligned with this full moon. We have Aquarius, right? I said Uranus in the Fool, which rules Aquarius. Jupiter here, which rules Sagittarius. And we know that there's that T-square between the moon and the sun is Jupiter, so that's perfect. Here's Capricorn. We just left Capricorn season, that Queen of Pentacles. We have Pisces in the High Priestess, Leo in the Strength card. And then we've got Pluto here, which rules the sign of Scorpio. Knight of Swords is Gemini. Also, Queen of Cups is Cancerian energy. Don't let me forget here, Venus just moved into Capricorn, like yesterday, I think, or the day before. So she's now in Capricorn, which brings a lot more structure to our pursuits and matters of the heart, right? It's almost like we've got our checklist out when Venus is in Capricorn. You know, okay, do this, check. Check this out, check. It's just the structure that allows us to feel that sense of stability. So I love this for you and for me and for all of us. Let's take it to the extended. I don't timestamp the extended. This one is because I did a little intro, the oracle and the tarot reading. But over on YouTube, I'm going to do over on the extended, I'm going to do it a little bit differently than I normally do. And so follow me and see what unfolds for you individually for each zodiac sign. And then the groupings by element give you fire sign for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, for earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So you can kind of tie into an overall energetic that gives you a story. So it'll be a little bit more detailed than what I normally do. That link is in the description box below in the first sentence. I'll see you there in a moment. Full moon blessings to all. Thanks for joining me. Bye for now.